What is going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We are here today to watch the next trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Of course, got my co-host John with me, joined by Andrew the Gordon. Andrew, say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Spider-Man reference to see what we did there. Citizen Kang shirt, shopzeroedition.com, Real Rejects exclusive. Anyway, leave a like. We really love it if you leave a like. That helps out the video. All right, let's see what new stuff is in store today. It's some movies that were like right around the corner. Let's go.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang.
I hear Kang.
You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time, like me.
Making a proposal here.
We can help each other with that.
Yeah. Don't do it, Scott.
Damn.
Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want.
Damn.
Cool.
Time.
Wow.
Before the snap.
I can rewrite existence and shatter timelines.
Oh,
dang.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Oh.
Is that Modok?
Modok, yeah. Damn. Wow.
He can give us a second chance.
He looks like a big Corey Stollhead.
Oh, no.
You got a flying stingray.
The way of
Make this
quantum.
easy for you. You will bring me what I need,
Damn.
or everything you call a life will end.
This looks epic.
Yeah.
Wow.
The biggest Ant-Man movie yet.
This is all my fault.
Oh, there's Ant-Man. The
You
Ant-Man.
may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
Oh,
That
no.
dude's gonna get his ass kicked.
Oh,
Shit.
nice.
Yeah, just punched him in the face then.
You thought you could win.
Whoa! POV.
I don't have to win.
I can do this all day.
You just have to lose.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Cassie.
Damn. Kang looks badass. Wow, what an epic trailer. Glorious. That was a glorious trailer. Okay, wow, that's a lot to digest right there. There's so much to digest right there. I'm loving the setup of this movie so far, of Kang coming in and being like, hey, I'm actually a good guy. I'm here to help you, Scott. I can get you time back. And then over the course of time as this movie plays out, discovering, no, wait, he's actually a terrible human being. He's got some devious plans. At least the way the trailer is going about it, it would imply that Janet definitely knew who Kang was already and had experiences with Kang prior, because she's like not dumping a bunch of exposition, but at least explaining some stuff here. And it looks like when they get into the quantum realm that Scott and Janet are separated from Scott. Cassie, you know, she's not there to warn them about Kang while they're interacting with Kang. And it's sort of building up to that before Scott learns the truth about all this. Beyond that, man, there were just so many like crazy visuals throughout. It looks like he's going to be exploring all different kinds of Scott Langs and all different, like the multiverse contraptions. Would you call this multiverse and the quantumverse contraptions? But I thought this was a beautiful, epic, perilous trailer, and Kang looks awesome. This looks really, really awesome, and more of the multiverse saga that we've been hoping and waiting for. John, what did you think of Modok and the giant Corey Stollhead?
That's right. I'm excited to see this ridiculous character come to live action on screen. And yeah, I mean, just the array of, I mean, not only, yeah, Kang, Ant-Man, but the things that await in the quantum realm that we are going to see more of than we ever have before. Like, this does feel, someone's going to make that joke. It's the smallest movie, but it also looks like one of the bigger ones. And I think that's really cool. And I think it also, this looks intense and harrowing. Like, this looks like will hit the feels, but in a sort of desperate kind of way. Like, I just get a foreboding sense from this trailer, and I love that they're pitching Kang like a guy who is, who is not a villain. He's clearly got a plan, and he wants to mutually benefit one another, but you're going to come to that crossroads where the ideology is too severe, and I can already feel the emotional weight of the choices Scott's going to have to make. It's cool to come out of an Ant-Man trailer with the weight instead of just like, oh, cool, fun and games and size switching and stuff. That's all going to be there. This looks hardcore, man. This looks like we could be saying goodbye to some people, and I'm sad about it.
Maybe. I mean, it looks like that he might have a bone to pick with Janet himself, actually. Andrew, what'd you think?
It was an interesting trailer. I think everyone's biggest question was, where's Bill Murray? That's what everyone was
Where's
probably
Krylar?
asking. Yeah, exactly.
Problematic now.
No, visually, it looks really dazzling. I remember in Ant-Man and the Wasp, the second film, I really enjoyed the limited amount of time we got to spend in the quantum realm. So I'm really looking forward to just a movie that's based around actually being in the quantum realm. And just from what we've seen in the couple trailers we've gotten, looks really trippy, looks acidy, looks visually intense. Also, I got to mention, not to get into DC here, but that shot where Kang just broke Ant-Man's visor, it really reminded me a lot of The Dark Knight Rises, where after Bane kind of cracks the cowl. I was getting some vibes there, just like he's about to take a major beating. Obviously, we could see visually, but the thing that really intrigued me the most, on top of seeing Cassie and their stature, was I really am very curious to see Modok, from the origin of the character in 1967's Tales of Suspense, issue number.
You got it.
Stop. Issue number 90. Issue number 93. I thought it was, the character's a really compelling character, and then in Modok's 11 in 2007, we really got to see the backstory and the origin. I don't know if they're going to have time in this film to go into the origin story of that character, George Tarleton, although it looks like maybe Darren Cross is possibly being the character now. But
looks exactly like it.
Yep.
But either way, the character is really a compelling character. He's got an interesting backstory. Again, I don't know if they're going to have time in this film with all the moving parts, all the characters, and all the storylines that are happening. But I really hope at some point, if it's not in this film, I hope at some point in the MCU and Modok's future appearances, I do hope they go into the backstory, because again, he's a very emotionally invested character. He's got a very sympathetic backstory, and I'm hoping, the general going audience who doesn't know Modok very well, I'm hoping they get to see that done properly on the big screen.
I think it'll be somewhere in the middle here.
Sure.
Yeah. I imagine I'll go full tilt. I mean, it looks like he's working for Kang at first, but at the same time, I wonder if they're going to do some type of complexity issue with him, as like, maybe I should be helping them out, especially if it is just the Darren Cross who's become Modok, and it's either going to be something where he really wants to get back at Scott, or he might have some type of change of heart. I'm not exactly sure what they'll do with Modok, but I'm surprised they gave us even just I only spotted him a couple of times here in the trailer, but to get those two glances. And I think the other thing about it is the heart of the movie will be between Cassie and Scott, from what it appears. Looks like that he's feeling so much remorse and guilt over, from the first Ant-Man movie, you saw how he just wanted to be a dad, and he couldn't be a good dad because he was too busy being a criminal. And then he lost out on time with her, with the blip and all that. And I feel like that'll be the ultimate wraparound with this movie, of him making some type of amends with her now that she's all grown up and she's all smart, and it seems like he's doing his own career path while she's doing her own journey that he's not even really involved with. And this mission that they go through, this life experience, might bring some type of resolve with them by the end of it all. So I feel like it's got a lot of heart.
It's called quantum burst therapy.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Absolutely.
And then we're probably going to get a big explanation with Janet too. I feel like she's got to have some type of history with Kang here. That seems like one of the biggest implications.
Because that's also got to be, not only do you have the direct physical stakes and her warnings from before, but I can also see that as something that maybe draws some kind of divide between the Pyms and the Langs in the process, especially because it seems like Scott is very inclined to take this deal and get that time back.
Well, yeah, I mean, you were talking about desperate earlier, and it feels like not only is Scott desperate for something, what a great primal feeling for a Kang to prey on, but also like Kang looks desperate, like he's been trapped here forever.
Yeah, I'm gonna prey on this one sucker and get my way out.
Yeah, man,
he's a prisoner. But yeah, I'm also looking forward to stature, and like maybe how she gets her powers possibly in the quantum realm, because as we saw in the second film, Michelle Pfeiffer's Janet Van Dyne, she has that healing ability from the quantum realm where she's able to heal ghosts. So I'm very curious to see, is that how she gets her powers as stature, or is it going to be more like in the comics where after, spoiler alert, Scott Lang dies, she honors her father and she takes like the pin particles and that's how she gets her power there. So I'm kind of curious which way they're going to go, if she's going to get it from the quantum
Looks like
realm.
she already has a suit.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just curious if she's going to get some kind of a power though, like Janet Van
You
Dyne.
mean like outside of the suit?
Yeah,
Oh,
possibly
interesting.
just from the quantum realm. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen there. It's just again, it's visually dazzling what I'm seeing from the quantum realm. And to me, I mean, I always like to go see an IMAX movie, anyways. But like just from the quantum realm scenes, like this kind of demands an IMAX.
I saw Avatar in 3D on IMAX, and they played the trailer for the first one in 3D, and it is IMAX formatted. And I was like, oh, this actually looks beautiful and worth watching in 3D.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, this looks, you know what? Yeah, I think for everyone who had issues with Phase 4, I'm getting the feeling this is going to turn things around. Yeah.
This is the movie.
Start Phase 5 with a bang.
I'm really getting the feeling this is going to turn some shit around. All right, guys, what did you think about the trailer? Leave your thoughts down below. Thank you, Andrew, for being here. John, you did your part.
Yep.
Subscribe, leave a like, and hey, we'll catch you all soon.